Ah, yes, the time has come. The time where all octopus will reign free, and all humans will think twice about crossing them. This is Octogeddon. This game apparently came out in February. I didn't know that it came out until a commenter told me. And it was made by George Phan, the creator of the original Plants vs. Zombies. So once I had heard that, I bought it outright. Because of my Twitch streams and because of Patreon, I was just able to get a few games this month where I definitely would not have been able to. So this was one of them. The other one was Nier Automata. Sadly, computer's not good enough to record it, so... But I'm liking it. Yeah, we're gonna start. I have beaten this game, but I deleted all my data so that I could start fresh. Because, fortunately, you can only have one profile. It's sushi time. Alright, in revenge for the poor squid that had to die for that sushi chef's program, I am going to destroy the Statue of Liberty in New York City. I think it's a plan. Now this game only has two controls, the left and right. Now it says use the shoulder buttons, but I actually, I'm using my D-pad right now. It works just fine on the keyboard too. This is a game where really it does not matter what control set you use. Keyboard works just... I actually think the keyboard might work a little bit better, but with the controller I can lie back in my chair. Not really, because my headset cord is kind of short. But yeah, when you start out, you only have 2 octopus tentacles, but of course that will change. And just like in Plants vs. Zombies, sometimes a huge wave of things approach. A huge wave of submarines is approaching. But yeah, this is what it is. It starts out very, very simple. Now, is this game as good as Plants vs. Zombies? No. There are some similarities, surprisingly enough. It's kind of like... I guess George Phan's thing at this point is that he takes, like, the tower defense genre and does weird stuff that no one's done before with it. But now I have got the power of my underwater friends, the crabs. So right now I can add a tentacle. I now have 2 tentacles, or 3, I can count. And I can add some DNA to one of my tentacles. Now I'm gonna add some crab DNA to this tentacle. And I'm going to add some snake DNA to this tentacle. And my 3rd tentacle can just, you know, chill. Alright, moving on. Still in the ocean, but getting closer to the shore. So, what the crab does is that it does way more damage than the tentacle. The tentacle's actually the weakest attack in the game, but, you know, it's just meant as a placeholder. The snake, I think that's pretty obvious what it does. Each shot does double damage as one hit of the tentacle, but it's also slower, so it's about equivalent, but obviously it's a range issue. I can kill things way farther out. That's a big submarine. It has more HP, but I'm gonna aim at this. I just got 100 gold from both of those. And you can keep on hitting those treasure ships, I guess they would be, and you can keep on getting more gold until they explode. There. The claw, however, is a little bit slow. There have been times where just because of how those fast golden ships were timed, I've been hit while using one. But you usually can get it as long as you're pointed at them the whole time. There. Yeah. The claw can destroy one of these big ships in one hit, but, there. I think they have like 3 HP. If you want to know the HP values of stuff, there is a compendium, just like in Plants vs. Zombies, so there it's called the Almanac. I am going to add another tentacle. And guess we'll add another snake, too. Let's make 2 snakes here. Okay. I don't want to add another crab claw. It's usually... I think having one melee attack is generally fine in this game. I don't know if you really need more of them. Though sometimes it's nice to have two right together now that I'm thinking about it, but... It's not strictly necessary. No. No! Oh well, no treasure for me. Didn't do enough damage. Fast moving jerk. Only has 1 HP. So yeah, I read the compendium like right after I beat the game. So your tentacle does 0.5 damage each hit. The snakes do 1 damage. I think the crab does either 3 or 6. So, you know, it's 6 times more powerful than your regular tentacle, but then the rate of attack is lower. So we got our first boss. It's really more of a mini boss. He'll fly around like you like a jerk, and he'll shoot little fish guys to come after you. Now, if I could just claw him, because yeah, that does a lot more damage than the snake. Just doesn't always reach him. Maybe it does always reach him. Alright, tracking with claw. No, that time it missed him. Oh no. I've been hit. So when you get hit, you lose a heart. It's always 1, it's never more. It's not like there's crazy enemies that'll do like 3 hearts of damage to you or anything. And if you lose them, you lose a life, and you have to start from the beginning of the stage. And you only get 2 other lives at the beginning. So if you lose all of them, you have to start the game over again. But you can keep some unlocks. Now, I could get another tentacle, but instead I'm going to get the penguin. Now, when I said this is kind of similar to Plants vs. Zombies, this is what I meant. The penguin is the frost pea, or the snow pea. And the snake is kind of like a regular pea shooter. The claw, not quite as analogous, but, you know. It's a bonk choy or something. But yeah, the penguin slows enemy movements, and there's a health plane. Also, things work a little bit different when you're on land. Controlling things is a little bit harder. I just froze him. Because when I roll, I actually go forward. So sometimes, if there's like a ground troop, you might not be in the right position to use something like this claw. It'd be better if I could roll down here. Ow. Should have shown instead of told. Other way around. Should have told instead of shown. Like, yeah, this is perfect that time because the claw was the right side up, but it wasn't right side up before, so I got hit. There, and that thing almost hit me. Alright, freeze you. Let's claw. No, I can't claw him, alright. He's been released. Claw. Bam. And those things are toxic. When they explode, if their radius hits an enemy, it will hurt them also, which is nice. Buildings block your way. But you destroy them, you can keep on going. There, you see that, the timing? I was focused on him all the time, but the crab claw just didn't get him in time, because he coincidentally was timed perfectly. Flee, humans! I disagree with your dietary choices. Rawr! Car smash. Maybe you shouldn't have just parked them on the road like that. They don't seem legitimately off to the side. How are people gonna get through? I am also destroying you for your inconsiderate parking. Here. And we've got a DNA store. Don't do it. Oh, it was totally gonna hit me. Bam. Spit. And as you may have noticed, body parts that are on the ground... Snip. Oh god, I ran right into him. Body parts that are on the ground do not fire, so... The best there, I can hit both of the buildings by doing that. We got a snake hitting it and the crab hitting it. Speaking of crab, how about some lobster? Lobster DNA. It is exactly like the crab claw, but does more damage. Now, do I want an... Yeah, no, I want a lobster. This thing does an incredibly large amount of damage. And I only have 1 heart worth of health, which is a little bit unfortunate. But, you know. Oh. 2 hearts worth of health. I'll get out of the stage yet. Boom. Now that is a nuclear truck. Well, maybe that's not the nuclear symbol. Maybe it's just a hazardous truck. But I don't want to be too close when I kill it. Probably could have been a little bit closer than that, actually. Let's roll on ahead. Brawr! Multiple crushing. Bam. I see you behind me. I see you in front of me. I see you above me. There's nothing that I don't see with my octopus eyes. Octopus have 8 eyes also. It's not true, but humans will believe it. And maybe they'll stop coming at me. Well, I kind of want them to come at me so I can destroy them. Let's see if I can roll. There. You have a little bit of time before they explode, but if you collide into them directly, they will explode immediately, so it's good to snip and roll. That was close. No, I'm kind of trapped here, unless I can roll out. Alright. Boom. And snip. Boom. Alright, we've got a seashell building. This is Sally's Seashell Emporium, where she sells seashells she found down by the seashore. Not canon. I just assumed that's Sally's Seashell Emporium. Or Sally's Seashell Shop. Seashells are the persistent aspect of this game. When you get them, you can unlock things with them that will permanently affect your future runs. And I don't have anything that I want to replace, so I'm moving on. And we're here, at the site of the Statue of Liberty. Major League Home Run Derby. And look, they're advertising the Statue of Liberty on that wall. Just like in real New York City, not a thing. There. Yeah. Shoot. 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 Ah. Roll, roll, roll. Don't let it escape. Freeze. Free. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Alright. All of that for just one more. Alright, let's do this. Hopefully I can break this building and get the hell out of here. Alright, no, turning around. Boom. I need the crab claw. You can rub up against buildings, though, to position your attacks the way you want them to, which is good. But these guys are coming so frequently that I haven't been using my claw on the building. Though I could have used it for the little guys and just used my snakes, I guess. But I didn't. If I blow up this balloon, yeah, I should blow up the truck. And that plane's got a while to catch me. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. A huge enemy, the Butcher, is coming. From Diablo? No, potentially from the cooking show. Snip. The lobster claw will do wonders against it. You can freeze it. So the best way... I'm not configured properly. Roll. The best way would be if my penguin was where that first snake is. Then I could constantly freeze this thing and lobster claw it, but not possible. There. So he's got the meat masher, but he also throws butcher knives. Mash. Near. Oh my. Mash. There we go. First boss defeated. Huh. Drop the seashell also. Boom! And a boatload of cash. And there it is. The Statue of Liberté. Boom. With her square jaw and really strong arm muscles, constantly holding up a giant torch. There. There we go. Ain't no one gonna be eating sushi now. I found an egg. An egg has given me Spike the pufferfish. Now if I type left and right at the same time, he will use his mighty pufferfish power. Boom. Now you notice he looks a little bit under the weather. There's a pretty long charge time for it, but that thing pretty much kills anything in its wake. So It's a cool little upgrade that you can buy. I think it's worth like 500 at first. And there are several upgrade animals that you can get, but anytime you have one, if you want another one, the next one costs, I don't know if it's twice as much. I think it's more than twice as much later. I think it goes like 500, 1,000, 15, or 25,000. So, then I'm assuming the last one would be 50, but I've never had all of them, so. And yeah, the game's not that long. This is a bonus stage, by the way. If you die, there's no consequence beyond not being able to finish the bonus stage. And you want to try to finish it because you get shells here. And as I mentioned before, shells are balla. Here. In fact, I've like doubled or tripled my amount of shells practically already. Yeah. I wonder if Laura Shigihara did the music on this also. I don't know. That was George Phan's girlfriend at the time. I don't know if they're still together or anything. I don't follow the indie dev trends like that. Alright, bees! Straight from the bee hotel and into my heart. First we're gonna do this. Bees are homing missiles. And I can buy the pufferfish. So you'll get to see him in action. And I think that's good. We're going on to stage 2. You're bad at tea drinking. Alright, the octopus is angry that people are trying to reinforce negative octopus stereotypes, like that they're stupid, and that they inked their pants that they were. It's actually kind of... as far as I know, scientists have discovered that octopus are actually incredibly intelligent, like to a creepy degree. But, you know, what are they going to do with it, with their stupid flesh tendrils, besides hugging fish before they eat them? I don't know. Doesn't seem all that useful to me, is all. Spit, spit, spit. So the, you notice the bee. The bee does 1 damage and has a very slow rate of fire, but it homes. Now, it doesn't home ridiculously. You do have to kind of be aimed to it, but it's kind of a use it and forget it skill. So, like, I want to hit people down there, shoot it there, bam. Like, I wasn't aimed there. It has, like, I'd say about this much leeway before it doesn't aim at a target. Also, is that some... Yeah, that's a bad submarine. That is a bad submarine. Boom. And bam! Alright, that hit nothing. I just wanted to show it. Not that you haven't already seen it, but... Spit. Whee! I'm looking a little bit more octopusy. I look more like a starfish right now, but that may change. Spit. Patooey. Plop. Blech. Bingo. Mash. I'm aiming exclusively with the bees at this point. Trying to hit you. There we go. Got a bonus guy for that. Also the, oh, there we go. DNA. Oh! We've got the Dagless appendage. The mighty chicken DNA. Boom. Now I should show this. I'm going to replace one of my snakes. This is actually a very useful item for multiple targets. Roll. So actually perfect. Multiple targets. Blet. You notice it exploded a little bit. These eggs do 2 points of damage. And they have an area of effect. So yeah, when there's a bunch of little piranha guys, they're what you want to use. Also, because of their incredible range, you can kind of just set them and forget them. Oh, no. Oh! Took him out. And oh. Okay. Did my bee just hit him from there? So, weird angle, but I'll take it. Yeah. And if you have perfect aim, you can just aim and then leave, because a lot of these guys don't change their trajectory, so... You can just aim an egg, know that it'll hit them, and then move on to something else. Man, like so. Also, if you look at the last second of the explosion, you can see the yolk. And... yolk's on you. Wait. Boom! A huge wave of enemies is approaching. It doesn't look so big. It looks bigger. Alright, there's an enemy or two here. Here. Okay, that just exploded and gave me all the money. That's amazing. And there's the seashell missile. As most companies in this world put their missiles... they're powered by seashells. And nothing. I think I need to save up for my next tentacle. Spin. So I think this is the last one I'm going to do for this video. I don't want it to be too long. What's likely going to happen is that I'm going to play the next episode and then lose at some point because I'm not very powered up with seashells. But since I've played so much of the game, I'm way more familiar with it. So who knows how far? I could get up decently high, possibly. I know how the bosses moves. I know the strengths of the different weapons. But eventually they start getting kind of sneaky. Things start to get through. I mean, I have already been hit a few times. But we'll see. I don't know. I might do ridiculously well and beat the game too fast. But if that happens, it happens. Here. But I mainly, you know, I thought it would be fun to do a video or two on this. Or, well, I'm gonna play until I beat it. But, I don't know. Tell me what you think. It's currently $15. It didn't come out that much longer, like that long ago, so. But, it doesn't... like, it took me 7 hours to beat it, 7 hours and change to beat the first time. You could theoretically beat the game in 2 hours, I'm sure, if you were good enough. If you just knew all the things. You could probably beat it without power-ups, I don't know. There's no reason for me to think you couldn't. So, this enemy is just a snake, you kill its head, the next segment becomes the head. But there's certain break points, and if you hit the break point, then it splits into a whole new snake with a head. So the safest way... he killed me, I lost my first life. The safest way to do it would be to just attack the head constantly, probably. But, There we go. And I don't want either of those, so... I'm just gonna keep a useless tentacle. Let's just go back to that boss, shall we? Well, I got hit once again on the way over here, so I might die again, we'll see. I certainly let him sneak up on me last time. Let's do some egg shots. Here. Egg. Egg. Yeah, he gets creepily closer to it. Oh! I hit a segment, but it wasn't enough to split him. Alright, are you in claw range? Yep, he's in claw range. We're gonna split him. Or we're not. Egg to the middle. Egg to the left. Egg to... there we go. Claw. Break. Now, if I can break him into enough segments and use my, my pufferfish, that'd probably be good. Easier said than done, though, in a lot of cases. Break him into another... alright. Boom! Yeah, that was good. That hit him 4 times. Now, the smaller the little pieces are, the faster they move towards you. So, there, I gotta take care of that head. Take care of that. See, he's just a single segment now. And when you kill a head, the rest of the body kind of flings away for you. Buying you more time. Let's try to get you. Ow. Fine as long as that doesn't happen again. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh, okay, that was kind of close. Boom. Okay. Now, part of me kind of wants to just... like, you know, fall on the sword just so I can show the seashell system. Which I might... maybe I should do that. Then would I start from the beginning next time, though? See, that's the problem. No, I'm just gonna not show the seashells And I am going to end it here. Let me just roll on shore so you can see the glory of Sydney, Australia. Crocodile Invasion of Dundee. Coming to theaters soon. Fair enough. I am Cross Knights. And this is Octogeddon. And again, tell me what you think. I didn't really read too many reviews or anything. I just kind of got the game because I was basically like, George Phan gets my money. My channel's success is in due a large part to zombies, but very specifically Plants vs. Zombies, so I'll buy any game he makes, essentially. This one took him a really long time, though. I don't know exactly why, but I remember hearing about it so long ago. I think he just kept on tweaking it, but I haven't actually done research into that or anything. I don't know how it's been doing either. Hopefully well, because again, he gets my money. Him and Edmund McMillan get my money. I just died, by the way, while doing my outro. So next time I'll have 0 lives. So look forward to that, and I'll see you next time. Probably should have paused it. Oh well. Later.